Okay, I'm doing something pretty crazy here. I'm trying to avoid the heat. It's supposed to be 97 today, and with that, I decided I'm gonna just go to Raymond's. I'm gonna go somewhat straight west. It's an hour and 20 minutes, so I'm probably not gonna be able to record the whole thing. Man, it's a long drive. I got a half a tank, and it's a heck of a drive. I want to take a bit of a back road here. I don't want to take the common roads, but I'll end up on the common road. Just because the roads are so screwy. It's a lot of timberland out there, a lot of forest road. And it must be mountainous and hilly and all that too, to cause the roads to look really crazy. So, wow, it's really rocking a lot. I'm just gonna take it a little bit at least. I tried to follow the map as best I can. Why am I rocking so much? Must be the potholes. Alright, so I'm going to King Street. Well, I'm on King Street. So now it's just a matter of staying on King Street for a long time until I hit Buford. And then Buford will take me to 6. It's no kind of shortcut, it's just more of a back road. I'd really like to take all back roads, but it looks like they might start leading me a little too far away from Raymond. I want to really be able to make Raymond on as a direct route and scenic route as possible. And I'd like to take the less popular roads as much as possible. 6 is like the road that goes straight in. And that's what I'll eventually be hitting. Less than halfway there. We'll see how busy 6 is. But yeah, this decision is entirely based on the weather. And if I move over, I don't even know how many miles it is. It says it's an hour and 20-minute drive. But if I move west an hour and 20 minutes, I'll shave 10 degrees off the temperature, and to go from 97, and it did say 86, so 11 degrees in Raymond's. And I don't have any home, or I'm not grounded. It's just the problem with going to Raymond is that I've been there. I know the area. There's really nothing to explore. I'll just look at everything again, and then from Raymond, I guess I'd pretty much go to Aberdeen. I'll use those places as stopping points to wait out this heat, which is going to be with this area, around this area, all through the weekends. So I don't know, I feel kind of foolish making this decision. It doesn't feel like it's a smartest decision, but I mean, yesterday was terrible. It was cooler yesterday. It was like 93. It got up to 93, and I was out. I was in the library 10 to 5, and then after the library, I immediately went to shade, and it's a nice little hiding spot in shade, and I just kind of paced around a little bit, and then laid down and went to sleep, and man, it was really stifling still. It didn't feel too hot. It didn't feel too great sitting in that sun, or even sitting in the shade. The heat was pretty bad, and it's just gonna get hotter today. I'm looking for a little relief from that. Okay, yeah, I am on some back roads. There's no cars yet that I see on the road. Looks like a lot of prairie livestock. This whole area looks like it's designed for gardening trees, pretty much. It's for the lumber industry exclusively. That guy's got kind of a log cabin look. Oh, there is a car behind me. Great. Alright, we'll try to move as fast as I can for him. It is pretty screwy turns around here, having never been here. Yeah, I am running away from the sun a little bit, so I guess I can get a little bit darker too. Alright, 40 at this corner. A lot of livestock on this road. So I should have figured, you know, more of these back roads they'll have the livestock. Alright, eventually I want to take a right on Buford Road. That's not for a long time. An hour and 20-minute drive is just incredible. This video will run out. I don't have enough RAM on this iPod. I could do it. I could record it if I had the memory, but I don't think. I think it's only an hour's worth that I can record each time. I bought the cheaper iPod, 16 gig, a year ago. Family tree farm. Yeah, a lot of tree farms. That's right. So there's this area is a wide open expanse of tree farms. You look on the map and you see just an incredible like expanse of openness on the map, but it's really a hilly, mountainous tree farm area. There's lots and lots of trees all over. I kind of look forward to Raymond. I know the hiding spots. I did get in trouble with the cops one night for having pretty much stayed like a week in the same spots. But then I also had the cops harass me in another spot. I stayed only for a couple days because they started getting a little more testy with me. But they didn't. The one where I stayed only a couple days, I was like standing away from my car and I saw the cop pull up behind my car, look inside, saw nobody there, and then he took off. But I was right there watching him look at my car and all that. I got the attention of the cops. Oh, the car is not following me anymore. Alright, no rush, no rush. But that was when I had Wisconsin car plates. Now I got Washington. They might recognize my car. They'll probably some people will probably recognize me, but my license, my plates won't be the same this time. It'll be Washington. I won't stand out with my Wisconsin plates. I spent a lot of time in Raymond because I was nervous about not getting the new plates, not getting the Washington plates. I was close to the expiration on my Wisconsin ones, and I didn't want to do a lot of driving because of the plates, because they were near expiration. And then they did expire, and I sat on them for almost a month expired. So I drove as little as possible, and And just in South Bend, not far from Raymond, I was working on getting plates, but I had to have my thing, not my deed, but the car deed, whatever you call it, the title, mailed to me, and all that. And there's a lot of mix-ups in the mail where it was sent back, and so I had to wait longer. So I spent a long time in Raymond. Wow, it's pretty dark. I guess in the camera it's not too bad. Got familiar, got bored, got familiar. Good weather though, especially compared to the Winlock. But yeah, I know Raymond. I'd be interested in looking at the Carriage Museum again and using this camera instead. The iPod is better than the iPhone, the iPhone 4. I'm not happy with the camera and what it picked up with the iPhone. And I really like that Carriage Museum. It's pretty cool looking. So heading there mostly for the weather though, and it's even cooler in Aberdeen. I don't want to stay very long there, but that's a nice area. I'm interested in the change that's been going on with the Walmart. They're under construction. Right when I got there, there's a McDonald's inside the Walmart, and I ordered a Egg McMuffin, and then that was the day that they were closing, and that was it. They had to count salt packs, I guess. They had to count each and every salt pack and every little item that was there. What's this say? What? The pavement ends? Am I going the right way? See, now this is a situation where I don't really want to be caught with a dead car on the road, because there's not going to be many people that go by. Oh, I fell myself slipping a little bit. Wow, I'm on dirt road now. And I'm not sure if this is going to take me to Boitsford now. It's still kind of a main road. They don't bother paving it. Oh, you could tell that they did some logging up here. Yeah, there's patches of logging all over. Yeah, this is why I was directed to the main road, Highway 6, because this goes into dirt road territory. Yeah, look at that. Those trees are well cut down. They got a long way to go before they're ready to be cut again. So, yeah, 20 miles an hour for the next mile. So that'll make the trip last a lot longer. I should have plenty of gas till I get to 6 if I'm going the right way. But man, like an hour and 20 minutes. Well, this is going to be more like almost 2 hours when I'm going. But it's like I'm looking at 10 degrees cooler weather, 11 degrees or so cooler weather if I get to Raymond. That is a heck of a benefit. I mean, I could actually, I mean, that's still pretty hot, 86 degrees. And I really don't know of any great, wow, it's really scenic out there. Man, you really look down on the valley at this spot. I really don't have any great parking spots in the shade. There is one next to the library where the trees overhang it. I can't stay there overnight. I'll have to work on just bouncing around every day, so they don't get on my ass. They don't like it when you sit in one spot. Wow, rocks fell down there. I wonder what kind of stone that is. Wow, I'm on a dirt road. It looks neat, looks nice. Going downhill right now. Man, I wish I could capture this whole trip. But, you know, when I get to 6, it's not so scenic. There's plenty of people who have recorded 6. I should be on King still. And there's probably many fewer people who recorded King. I should probably write that in to the description too, that I'm on King. King is a dirt road. Because if you look at this on the map, it's pretty hard to follow. These roads are so screwy. And to get familiar with them is a big benefit. I suppose Google Maps is plotted this, but to navigate Google Maps is kind of a hassle, because it's all jumpy and the rendering takes a while. Whereas rendering for videos, it's kind of smooth, but you don't have as much of a choice on video. But you got more control of, yeah, that's Google Maps Street View. You got more control. This looks nice. All forest. It's all cut down on the right. I feel my ears feel a little pressure. Yeah, this is some major timberland. It's a timberland regional library area. It takes up a large swath of Washington. You know, this is like ideal weather for living. But the timber industry owns it. Takes advantage of the industry. Captures the market. Okay, going downhill, they suggest going 20, and that's on the dirt road, because I'm feeling myself sliding a little bit. A lot of dust kicked up behind me. It's, oh yeah, it's like driving on ice. I could go over that edge. They say 20, I'm going less than 20 because it actually feels a little more dangerous at 20. Yeah, go over that edge, fly off that edge. Oh, that's some freshly cut tree. Oh, what are we here? We got Buford Winlock. Okay, that's a dead end, huh? Okay, and I saw that on the map. Well, actually, I wrote it as Winlock Buford. But I'm still on King until I get to Buford Road. Is this paved? It seems like it's paved. Okay, I see some cows up ahead. There's some life. Looks like a garden of some kind on the right, some tree farm. So yeah, it's like a somewhat paved road. These cows are chewing on a steaming pile of dark matter. Just a nice wide open expanse. Buford, now it's like an open expanse. The town is, yeah, I got all kinds of dust kicked up behind me, so this is not paved. Looks like they might intend to pave it though in the future. It's all nice and flat. Buford is a wide open area. Very wide open, spacious. It's like mostly farm type of setting. Yeah, I'm going slow just because I like driving slow. There's nobody else on the road. That's partly why I like it. I'll be getting on 6 shortly, and that's gonna force me to have to drive faster again. Kind of a bridge here. Some guy living in a trailer on the right. Farm operation on the left. I'm still wearing my jacket. It's maybe 6:30. Yeah, these guys, they got it. That's gonna be a hot one today. Probably in this area right here, it'll probably be 90. It'll probably still get up to 90. But in Salem now, it's 105. 105, 107. They got the warnings for the heat advisory. San Francisco got heat advisory warnings at about 75 degrees or something like that. So they got heat warnings. Earlier in July, they got heat warnings for the 92 degrees or so. But they just gave up on the heat warnings for this area after a few weeks, few days of warning about 90s. It's like they're probably like, yeah, we're used to it. But Salem getting above 100 to 105, they decided to put new warnings up. 90s, they may not give warnings so much. In the beginning of the year, that when they first hit 90. They'll warn about it, but then after that, they won't really warn about it so much. Still 97. My God, that's hot. That's like I tried sitting in my car in the 93 degree weather and sleeping, and I woke up with like heat stroke feelings. The heat wakes me up. Makes things feel awful. Extreme cold does that too. It's definitely a dry heat. I saw with Rice Lake, Wisconsin, and they seem to be doing okay in the 80s in this heat. Yeah, I bet I'll see the same librarians. I bet they'll be happy to see me. I didn't really talk to them, but they might remember me from last year, hanging out. There's a food bank in Raymond I ignored that I want to check out as soon as possible, and there's several food banks in Aberdeen I ignored. I can't ignore them anymore. It was in Aberdeen when I really realized that I had to just stop spending my own money on food. So that was a year ago, because I was running lower and lower and I was not getting any relief. So I was like, that's it. I gotta stop spending money on food. I gotta start starving myself. And I was going through a starvation period. In Raymond, I starved myself for a week. That last week, just didn't really eat. Just eating the scraps in my car. It felt awful. But I really needed to save that money for like gas, for like trips like this, for these expensive trips. And now I could check out them food banks. I'm definitely willing to give in to looking into those. Raymond's got one food bank. Aberdeen's got a few. Aberdeen's got a Salvation Army and some other food banks and some kind of daily eating. So yeah, I'm going slower than usual. I believe Raymond's got some good internet, so I could record the entire, as far as the recordings will allow me. I deleted as many pictures as I could in a short period of time to just give a little more space for an extra frame or two. It'd be nice to have a bigger iPod, but Yeah, once I hit 6, it's no big deal. 6 is such a common road. There's really nothing to record on that. And then, yeah, I want to park at the Raymond. I know the whole city by like the back of my hand. I want to park at Raymond, and I kind of want to bust out my bicycle. Oh, shiz. What was that turn? I'm looking for Boyce Fort Road, and it looked like a T intersection. You know, I still got a lot of dust behind me. What is that guy? Hydro seeding? Never seen a setup like that. Starting to get a little warm in my jacket. Gonna want to rip this thing off. There's a cow on the left. Okay, now the dust is clearing. It might be my window actually that's all dirty. The dust collected on my window. It's like an old tractor. I had no breakfast this morning, feeling a little hungry. So I want to check out this food bank. I looked for hours and couldn't get hours. I want to get those hours and see if they're open maybe today or tomorrow. Something. Aberdeen is where I could get some relief for food. I'm more likely to get food relief. Oh, what is this road? Okay. I want to take a right on Boyce Fort. It just doesn't make any sense to go. So I'll take a left. Okay, and I saw a car pass by, so I'm gonna start having people sneak up behind me here. Yeah, I'm kind of heading back east. Cow on the right. It's definitely nice to head away from the sun. To drive away, to face away from the sun. But yeah, I definitely don't want to spend any more money than I need to. If I get in trouble with food stamps, if I get cut off, which I should probably just get re-signed up anyway. I know about the South Bend Department of Health and Human Services. I know this area. Well, not where I'm looking right now. There's a lot of livestock going on here. Okay. I want to stay on Kings. Oh God, it's hard to say. Either way, I'm going in a fairly easy direction to follow. Eventually, one of these roads will lead to 6, and I'll just need to take a left on 6. If I get turned off at Kings, yeah, I should be able to follow this. I studied the map pretty good. Oh, beehives. Okay, that's a Moon Hill Road. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this jacket off. That sun is really coming out in full force. No cars behind me yet. Looks pretty nice out here. I'm just happy that my car is able to make it. Happy that it's cooler. I'm not proud of making this decision, but I'll be happy for the relief to at least be below 90 degrees. It's a considerable drive. Just to be below 90 degrees would be fine with me, but Raymond is the next closest library, straight west. You know, I didn't study the map completely, but yeah, just straight west looks like it's it. I looked at going straight north to Olympia, and there's no relief. There's no temperature relief at all. So it didn't seem worth it. Oh shit, here we are. Highway 6, the big dog. Okay, gotta keep up with traffic on this one. Gotta take a left. No cars, but they'll pick up. These may be small towns, but this is an artery. This is a main artery. This is going straight into Raymond. All right, so this is the non-scenic route. I could take more scenic turns, more scenic roads, but I really shouldn't fool around too much. I'm just glad my car can make it to cooler temperatures. This road is a little windy though too. Yeah, look at that. Traffic's picking up. More traffic. This is the main road. Although it's to a small town, it's still the main road. Probably get the loggers going back and forth, and well, they go through Raymond quite a bit. That's the thing with Raymond. I recorded it all entirely on iPhone 4, and now I'm looking at a better camera on the iPod 5. So it really is. It's not too big of a deal to just walk around and record more of the town on a better camera. To me, I'll be having collected a lot of footage of Raymond. The guy turned off his lights like he was communicating to me or something. Oh, a deer. Alright. I don't recall seeing many deer in Raymond. There wasn't a lot of wildlife. Well, there was one deer when I was out in the woods. He was snorting at me a little bit. I think Raymond is where I got most of my where I got most of the thorns buried in my feet. I was stepping on a lot of thorns trying to walk to the woods. You know, I should consider a machete. If I'm gonna go through those woods again, I'll probably want a machete. I have my axe. I'd like to look into finding a nice, what is that? Oh, Christian stuff. Finding a nice tree that I can cut down and make an Indian club out of. But I'll just have to see. There's some nice hiding spots in Raymond that I could get away with and just kind of enjoy. I spent over a month there. I got quite familiar with what the heck? Living homeless in Raymond. Just kind of being a bum on hot days like this. It wasn't exactly easy to get through at times. There's those hot sunny days. But Winlock, that was, man, 97 degrees. That's even worse. But yeah, ultimately, I just want to wait out the heat. I'm able to be a little more mobile, so I'll just wait out the heat and then I'll head back east. I go up to Aberdeen, and then I won't go around Mount Olympia this time. No way. That takes me to Forks and all that. No way. I'll go east. I'll go to Olympia. I'll go to just that Tacoma. I'll check those areas out. Those will be my destination areas. That Tumwater, which I claim to live in, I'll head there. Those are my destinations. Yeah, in Raymond's, I really can't bicycle too much because my tire is like on the threads. I need a new rear bicycle tire, which they might sell in Raymond's. I just have to take a look. Maybe I could get a bicycle tire in Raymond's. I don't know. But that's important if I want to get around Raymond good enough. Yeah, it's such a... Oh, there's a logging truck. It's a familiar town and pretty boring. I don't expect anything to have changed. But there are some things I'm curious about, like that house with all those cats. There's a lot of abandoned cats in a house. I'd like to see what's going on with those felines. All right, man, I've been talking quite a bit. Getting kind of lightheaded. Still got a ways to go. It's probably another hour. Just straight driving on 6 right into Raymond. I gotta go through Pell L still. I gotta go through Menlo. Oh, what is that? Okay. Lots of brown grass around here. I believe they're getting some thunderstorms next week. I mean, that's a long prediction, but... Huh. Just saw some familiar art. Oh! No? Yeah, that familiar art. I don't know where I've seen it before. They're pretty artsy-fartsy along the coast. They got that terrible art in Raymond, terrible art in Aberdeen. Yeah, I'd be interested if they got any marijuana stores that opened up in this area. There's supposed to be some marijuana grow operation. I'm kind of interested in trying to purchase some marijuana. Marijuana. Give me some of that skanky danky. Yeah, it's pretty expensive, but they gotta come down in price at some point. As it becomes easier to grow without the cops ripping up the plants. It's got to be easy. It's got to come down in price. There's an old shack that's falling apart. So almost 40 minutes in. This upload will take a long time. I think I want to put this directly onto my computer, and then I'll free up the memory for this iPod again. What? This is some kind of a park, I think. Yeah, holy shit, what the... What was that? They didn't even have any signs. Oh well. I just want to make it. Just want to get to my destination. You know, that car seems to be taking its time behind me. Rainbow Falls. As tempting as that is. Gosh darn. Yeah, it's not that tempting. It's tempting, but not that tempting. I just want to get to my destination. It's a Rainbow Falls. No, it's not a state park. There's a state park I'm interested in, but it'd be better to look from Raymond than from trying to get to Raymond. Is that an abandoned house? Shit! There's a few of them, huh? Yeah, I'm not trying to stop anywhere between here and Raymond's. Let that car pass me up. People are in a rush to get to work. It is a small communities, well spread out. A lot of farmland, or not even farmland, just abandoned homes. What are they abandoning their homes for? Is it because this area gets flooded? That's a big concern. I think this area gets flooded pretty bad. You want to live in them hills, but nobody's living in them hills. This area is at risk for flooding. Oh my God, that guy saw me go into the middle lane, or into the median. He hugged the white line. I did get a little tired there. God, as much driving as I'm doing, I don't do exactly too well long distance driving. Even though it's in the morning, yeah, I should stop somewhere, huh? Just to rest. I could stop somewhere, upload this onto my computer, and then have fresh memory again. I could combine them to have a super long video. It's like, wow, that's pretty excessive though. Put together this big super long video. It's just a straight driving on a boring road, nothing to see. Just me driving on a tourist activity. Willapa. Oh, I already missed the Rainbow Falls. That was a half mile, so I missed that. Farm shop. Okay. There's nobody behind me, nobody in front of me. Oh, my tourist activity. It's heading back the other way. Whoops. Yep, getting a little fatigued. I should pull over and get this video put up. It's not a big race to get to Raymond's. Where would be a good spot? I already missed Rainbow Falls. And it does feel a little bit like the temperature is more stable. I think this temperature is in better condition now. Yeah, that park. I should try to look for a park or something. before this video runs out. This will be a big, long, just a long project. Alright, so just kind of getting a feel for where the dead end that way. That's probably not an option. A dog sleeping on the road, or not on the road, but just on their property. Curvy road up ahead. A lot of ranch style homes in the valley, surrounded by mountains and hills. I'm on 6. This is pretty quiet road. All right, you can take a left there. Class of 15. All right. I think I might be entering in a city. I hope I'm not making a bad turn here. It wasn't clear if I needed to take that left or not. Motorcycle gang. 2, 3, 4 of them. Wonderful. Ooh, feeling that sun a little bit. It did get hot in Raymond last year when I was there. Sun was kind of unbearable. 25, jeez. That's a drop. Entering PL. Now, alright, if there's any decent spots to stop, I might want to do it. I might want to stop just to upload this. Okay, that's the fire department. You don't park in front of the fire department. And maybe take the time to upload Farmers Market, the video, upload the video. 25, I'm going 25. They got a high school here. 57 degrees. Okay, Vader, 25. Ooh, it's a big old parking lot. You know what? Fudge. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna upload this. Gosh darn it. And I don't really want to face that sun to do it. So I'm just gonna sit in this church lot. It's a big old cat. It looks like a cougar. Alright, and upload.